we have to talk about this breaking news from All Elite Wrestling yesterday, Shad. Because you know me, obviously, I live in the UK. AEW have announced that they are returning to the UK. They are returning to Wembley Stadium, London, 2026. All in. It's coming home. I hope that's the slogan they use. If they don't massively miss the opportunity, I don't know if you guys know, but that's like our chant here. It's coming home, and we never win anything, even though we chant that. But it is coming home, at least in AEW's case, and I am so excited. I'm glad it left the UK this year. One, it created more demand for it next year, but secondly, they had a fantastic show in Texas. They proved that they can sell a stadium in Texas. Not out, but 25,000 tickets is very impressive. But next year, Wembley Stadium, they are looking at 50, 60, dare I say 70,000 fans. And honestly, with the right booking, they could do it. Shad, what's your thoughts on this?
I'm a little sad because, Tony Khan, the first Dynamite you ever had was in Washington, D.C. We got ourselves a, potentially new stadium being built by that trash Washington Commanders team. But we do have a stadium out there you could have thrown in here. But, jokes aside, I am very excited for All In to return in the UK. I think that first All In the UK kind of set the bar of how like amazing of an atmosphere, a show, a crowd, like everything was hitting on all cylinders. And then they come back to it was the same exact thing. There just feels like a special marriage between Wembley and AEW for All In, and the roster, man, and somebody like Will Ospreay, who I think may not be the champ now, but hey, potentially he could be the champ down the road. That's kind of how you set it, and I love moments, and I like Tony Khan's ability of giving people hometown moments. We saw the one that Saraya had, Jamie Hayter returning, like these type of moments, and how diverse of a roster they have. A lot of wrestlers that are from the UK, and how you can create that. But just the fact that like y'all got a hot crowd, man. Y'all got a really hot wrestling crowd, and they show up, and that big number that they did years ago with it. Like people come out there and they are breathing for their sicko mode in AEW, and I like it. I just feel like it has like the closest thing to like a WrestleMania atmosphere that you can get from any other wrestling promotion is like that stadium feel that All In brings. So it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited to see. I'm curious to see what matches they do build up to it. Will get an opportunity to be the AEW champion? Maybe go against Hangman down the road. Will Pac return? That's a guy that's been off the shelf. Maybe he gets a moment over there too. There's a lot to be excited about. And hey, man, I got a passport, so you never know. I mean, if TK want to, get the media pass for me, I might take a jolly good flight and hang out with my buddies in Wrestling Republic out in the UK for All In. Who knows?
Honestly, we might have to do something for it. I am very, very excited. Me and Chaos and Soul are definitely going to be heading back to that as well. Podcast Grifter Podcast says this is not breaking news. Didn't they announce it last year? So essentially what happened was they announced it, then said maybe, then said it's going back to London, but not necessarily Wembley. And they were being a bit cryptic and people were like, what's going on here? But yesterday was when they finally did announce it, that it is happening. They gave the date and all of that. Benjamin Davis as well wants to come to the UK for it. I'm very, very excited indeed.
I mean,
also,
Ben,
we did another comment here. Yeah.
one quick thing. Technically, All In would not be coming home because it originated in Chicago. Technically, it wasn't under the AEW banner, but All In originated in Chicago.
It's coming home. I mean, I don't know if we actually made football as well, but yet we claim that. But Donnie says TNA has better talent development and better creative over AEW. You could argue that. That's an argument you can make on that one. But wait a second. Roundhead says it's because of how good the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is. They were probably considering that as well.
Here we go.
If TK I understand he's got a little bit of a Fulham stench about him, but if he was ever to run that absolute dump, that absolute just, I can't even say the word on this podcast, I can assure you that not only would I not attend the event, I would become a WWE E-drone for the day. I'd be putting on my WWE gear. I'd be going to the stadium. I'd be promoting WWE. I'd be boycotting the event. I'd be tweeting #cancel all in because it's disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting.
Hold on, I can't read the comment because there's a curse word in it. But Roundhead did say they have a pretty freaking good stadium. Is that not true? I've never been. Is the stadium like?
I don't know.
So I'm an Eagles. Look, hey,
I don't
I'm
want
an
to
Eagles
catch
fan.
anything, Shad.
I'm an Eagles fan, and I can say the Cowboy Stadium looks pretty badass.
I
Terry
can't.
Road
I
is
can't
really
even look at
nice.
this. You catch something just looking at it. I'm not doing that.
Instigator.
But Jesse Hyde says, don't forget Sadiq Khan, the Met of London, is trying to bring WrestleMania to London. That's looking, unfortunately, less and less likely because it's now almost definitely not going to be able to happen during his term. And realistically, when it comes to politicians, it's all to benefit them. So I think, at least for now, that might be off the table.